What's up, guys? It's Real Clear Media. How we doing today? Now, I don't like talking about these subjects. I'm sick and tired of talking about this subject. So, therefore, on this day, I say this is going to be the last time I talk about this fucking subject. Now, I've done multiple videos on this before, which, I should just stop because, apparently our government bodies can't get anything that's going on and they don't realize reality. Okay. Here's the reality. What I was hearing about today, I came across my Facebook. I keep forgetting it's Facebook, so 90% of the news is fake. You know what I mean? But there's another discussion going on that I'm so sick and tired of hearing, and this is why I said this is going to be my last video on it. All right? We're going to talk about the subject of abortion. What else can I say about it? First off, we got ex-people in our government, Democrats especially, worrying about abortion. We have Republicans worried about abortion. All right? All the money that we're spending on these fucking abortion bullshit bills that keep getting passed around across the United States. I think it's 4 or 5 people, or 4 or 5 states don't allow abortion at all anymore. And I think California obviously allows abortion. In California, you could probably abort your kid up to 8 years old and they wouldn't say anything. They would still call it an abortion. But here's what the situation with this is. What I'm trying to figure out is while we've got numerous other problems going on, like a border issue, more people coming up to the border left and right, like another caravan on the way to the border. Apparently nobody wants to talk about that because, God forbid. And then we got bills that are in Congress right now called the New Way Bill, which is going to literally take every illegal or every immigrant that has committed crimes in the United States and allow them to come back to the United States. So yeah, this is how this stuff works. But that's not the subject. Like I said, that'll be in a later video on that bill. I'll do a breakdown of that bill probably 2-3 videos from now. Probably next. Probably put it up Friday, likely, on that situation. But right now, I want to talk about this abortion shit. Now, I am frankly sick and tired of hearing about it. To be deadly honest, I am sick and tired of it. Period. Okay. Now. You all know that everybody thinks that I'm pro-life, or everybody thinks that I'm pro-woman's choice, pro-this, pro-that. First off, let me just make this abundantly clear. I don't care what women fucking do in general. Why should I take time out of my day to worry about what women do? I don't have no tits. I don't have a pussy. So I really shouldn't be caring about what women do. So there's my stance on the entire situation. I don't fucking care. Kill your kid, have fun. Don't kill your kid, whatever. I don't give a shit. Okay? When the most natural answer of people getting a lot of abortions, the most natural answer I could have is use a fucking condom. That's the most natural thing I could have. Or fucking tell your male counterpart, or one of the 72 genders that males have now, to pull out or not come in you. It's not hard. But what drives me batty about this subject is not the fact that whether the option comes up, whether I'm for life or pro-life. Whether I'm pro-life or against or for abortion, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because first off, some bitch down the street killing her kid has nothing to do with me in my public life. Someone deciding not to kill their kid also has nothing to do with me in my personal life at all. We passed Roe v. Wade for a reason. Roe v. Wade allowed it for women to do whatever the fuck they want. So why are Republicans trying to reverse things? Why are Democrats talking about aborting kids up to 6 years old in some states? Why? Here's the reason why. Is because it has been a subject of political conversation for years, for no reason. Now, I'm the kind of person that'll sit here and tell you flat out, I don't give a fuck about that stuff. That's not what our government's supposed to be worried about. Our government's not supposed to be sitting here worrying whether a chick's going to kill her kid or not. You know what I mean? Like, this is not our issue. This is not an American issue. It isn't. None of this stuff that people are writing up, fanticide abortions, whatever you want to call it, has anything to do with my personal life. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, my life is so ruined because somebody aborted their kid. Oh, my life is ruined because someone decided not to abort their kid. You know what? Who cares? This is what I want these bodies of government to understand. One, stay out of women's lives. Just leave it be. Two, get back to putting stuff back in, into books that we actually need done. Like, repairing certain parts of the state, of different states, fixing the issue in Chicago where every 5 seconds someone gets shot. You guys are so worried about the political bullshit that Democrats spit out all day long, claiming that every day there's a school shooting, totally admonishing the fact that in Chicago, every 5 seconds, 2 people get killed by a gun. Regular people. But you know why nobody will say anything about this stuff? And the reason why I bring it to the point with the subject of this video, you know why nobody will say anything about this stuff? Because, well, it's a Democrat state. So because it's being a Democrat-controlled city, nobody cares. So you're not going to care about the people that are getting killed every 5 seconds by guns in Chicago because of ultra-violence. What you want to worry about is you want to go to Congress and you want to bitch and complain about abortion. We've got bigger issues to worry about in America right now than abortions. How about the fact that Virginia just lost their Second Amendment? Does anybody care about that? No, because it has nothing to do with an abortion. And then I tune into the Congress floor today, which I don't like doing. It's the most horrible thing ever. Don't tune into the Congress floor. Just don't. Just don't, because you're going to hear more garbage all day long. And one of the things, the subjects they were talking about, now, we've got an abortion crap going on, fights about abortion, whether women should do it or women shouldn't do that. Meanwhile, something that, could be addressed in Congress, you can address that in Congress, talk about it, or, use Congress to vote it out of government, period, which is where abortion belongs, out of government. Women's health belongs out of government. Men's health belongs out of government, period. It's got nothing to do with the government. What it is you guys are lying in wait for a Democratic president to get selected, so you can act on all these stupid things that you're talking about. Legalizing abortion in every state. Legalizing abortions up to, 8, 10 years old. With our luck, in California, they'll legalize abortion up to 14-year-old. You know what I mean? Because that's California, because it's another country. And you guys look at this, and you're going to hear this part of the video, and you're going to be like, oh my God, and you're going to start laughing because you think I'm joking. If you think I'm joking, go to California. There's stuff that's done in California that has nothing to do with the United States whatsoever. Abortion being one of the main talks. Get people running around saying, I don't have no problem killing my kid. Okay, good. Why are we using it as political anything? Why should we be talking about abortion in politics when we have 10 million other things to worry about? Like, how about that fancy budget that Donald Trump just passed? A $4.4 trillion budget that's actually pretty reasonable and is actually going to help a lot of things. How come we're not worried about that? Oh, no, it's because the Democrats can't get their 2 cents in and bring that budget up to $28 billion or $28 trillion because they want to implement their Green New Deal, the health care for all this crap, and they want to include that in the budget. This is why your Democrat candidates can't actually give you a number of how much this stuff would cost. But while we're worrying about stuff that's important, like a budget to keep the country running, a budget that won't shut the government down, stuff like that, you know what I mean? While all that's happening, the only thing everybody's complaining about is 2 things in Congress. White nationalists, which don't exist. Another group of people on the Congress floor saying that there's white racism everywhere again. They brought in all these little fake experts believing that it's actually true. Well, there's another talk about abortion going on, and I'm standing here. This is the last time I'm going to talk about this subject. I don't give a fuck if a woman kills her kid or not. I don't give a fuck if a woman's on birth control or not. I don't give a fuck about the health of any other woman across the United States. I don't give a shit about the health of anybody else, any male across the United States. And just so you SJW people don't flip out, I don't care about the health of your other 72 genders either. I don't. Abortion, get it out of government. Who the fuck cares? Let her do whatever she wants. Leave it be. I'm not against it. I'm not for it. I don't care what a woman does. Fuck, have your kid in the toilet for all I want. All I say. I don't care. This is stuff that's not important in America. And this is what's causing this crazy division across the United States is bullshit like this. Why has it for the past 10 years, 12 years, 16 years, we have been talking about fucking abortion? Why? Why? Can anybody answer that question? Can anybody actually answer that? In the comment section, I want you to answer this question. Why is it that all everybody cares about is whether a woman kills her baby or not? Answer that. Because you guys are going to answer that question. You're going to be sitting there, you're going to be like, wow, there are a lot of other things we should be worrying about. Yeah, there is. There are other things in the United States we need to worry about rather than getting upset because someone has an abortion, getting upset because someone is against abortion. I don't understand where this crap comes from. Why don't we leave the abortion stuff with religions the way it was? Why do we have to make it a public spectacle? I could have sworn we separated church and state for a reason. If your religion, whether you're a Catholic or not, you don't have to insult that Catholic person. You don't have to insult that Christian person because their parish is against abortion. So what? How's that important? How is your opinion and your feelings actually important? Because you know me, Real Clear Media, your emotions and feelings don't matter to me. I could care less. That's why I say everything as harsh as I do. Because I don't care about your feelings. They don't apply to me. I don't care about whether a woman wants to abort or not. I don't care about the abortion factory that the Democrats get their donations from. I don't care about any of this stuff. Average Americans don't give a shit about this stuff. We want things in our country dealt with. So like I said, this is going to be the last time you hear anything about abortion in any of my videos. Because I could care less. I could care less. Throw yourself down the stairs, women, in the states that you can't get abortions in. Here, let's do it this way. The states that you're not allowed to get abortions in, like most of the deep southern states, you're not allowed to get abortions in. Okay, so if you women are so worried about that, then throw yourselves down the stairs. There's your abortion. Problem solved. And you did it legally because you fell. That's it. I hate to sound like such a dick, but this is reality. We are dealing more on abortion and the quote-unquote white supremacy than everything else that's wrong in America. Like rampant government corruption across the board on the Democrat Party. Democrats opening up another investigation that they're trying to draft more articles of impeachment for. On the same subject of Brett Kavanaugh that, this happened 2 years ago, but we're going to bring it back up anyways. You know what I mean? This is what I saw all day today watching Congress, was complaining about abortion rights, complaining about white supremacy that doesn't exist, and complaining about everything else that has nothing to do with any of our opinions or feelings. So that's my warning to you guys. Don't watch the Congress floor ever, because you will see some of the dumbest shit ever. And I don't want to try and sound harsh to anyone, but that's just my opinion on that whole subject. I don't care if a woman kills her kid. I'll never care if she chooses not to. This is not our issue. We need to deal with what's going on in the government right now. Corruption across the board. Programs that we need to pay for. Stuff that's more important than worrying about whether someone wants to kill their kid or not. And like I said, it's the last time I talk on that subject. I don't want to hear about it anymore. It's not important. It's not important to me. It never will be. That's it. That's all I got to say about that. It's the last time you're going to hear anything about this stuff coming out of my mouth. Stay tuned because on Totally Wrong, we're going to be doing the meme show later on. I'm going to start downloading the memes and getting them ready to go for the show and stuff like that. Stay tuned to Totally Wrong for that. Enjoy this video and answer that question. Do you honestly care whether a woman kills her kid or not? That's it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in the description of the video. Do you honestly care if a woman kills her kid or not? That's the question. Answer it. This has been Real Clear Media. I'll catch you guys in the next video.